Okay, let's continue. So, yes, I was saying there's so much that falls on the woman. Um, a primary way is, one way that I see a lot is where, like, the husband doesn't do much to care for his wife in a way that a wife needs to be cared for. His perceptions of reality are very self-centered, so he sees himself as maybe doing a lot, doing enough, or whatever, and like more like overvalues his contributions and undervalues his wife's contributions, and doesn't realize that he's really not taking care of her and playing the role that he's meant to play in a way that would make him attractive to her. Um, like basically where the husband acts in a way that is unattractive, but the woman feels like it's her job to make him feel desired and loved and like nurtured. Like she needs to be a good wife and a good nurturer and a good lover and a good all these things, because that's what a good wife does. And there could also be fear, of just right, if she doesn't hold everything together, then everything will fall apart. And again, this plays itself out in so many ways. And the thing is that what I don't enjoy, the joy is not to point out victimhood, right? I like to expose what's happening so women can see what's happening with clarity. And they feel, I mean, when I explain these things, especially, one-on-one, group settings, whatever dynamics I'm in, where I'm able to interact more, I'm not saying anything new. If I'm saying anything new to a woman, then what I'm saying doesn't apply to her, or she's younger and not ready to hear it. But it doesn't apply to everyone. But very often, what I'm doing actually is putting to words what a woman is feeling, but she just didn't have the words for it or never gave herself permission to really name it. And so, yes, there is this meaning and purpose that I have in revealing it, exposing it, so that a woman could start to make conscious choices in her life, in her marriage, to make her life better for herself and for her husband. By the way, none of this is men bashing, husband bashing, men hating. When a couple falls into these roles and patterns like this, both people are unhappy. Both people are not living the life that they want. And it bleeds into the children, it affects the children. I mean, everything is affected. So this is what I'm saying is support of all human beings. What I'm saying is in support of all families, but it starts with the woman, right? The woman is the home. The woman is the bias. It starts with the woman. And in certain ways, where again, there's like a fine line, like I'm not promoting victimhood here, but in certain ways, on a very simple shot level, she's very often getting the short end of the stick. She's often in a way like being subjugated in some way that she doesn't even realize. And so she's the first person that needs to be aware of what's happening. But the thing is that this isn't about victimhood, because it's like, well, why? Why did a woman fall into that role without realizing it? How did she get there? Right? That's on her always. That's not on her husband. That's on her. And there's a lot of reasons why a woman could fall into that. But for the purpose of this video, because this is just what I felt like sharing. And as I said, like when I connect with myself and what I feel passionate to share, it comes out easier, and then I'll be able to share more. So anyway, one very common reason why women fall into these roles is that they are how do I want to say this? They are caught in like wanting to be good. Like there's a focus on being good, like a good girl, a good wife, a good mother, a good Eish Israel, like a good Jew. There's a lot of people pleasing here, like seeking outside validation. Like I need you to approve of me. I need the Rav to approve of me. I need other women to approve of me. Obviously, I need my husband first and foremost to approve of me. Like I need to be approved of. I need to be good. And this is what a good wife does. And I don't want to look like I'm not a good wife. I don't want to look like I'm not a good mother. I don't want to look like I'm not a good Eish Israel. And there is a difference between being good, which really means seeking outside validation, and versus being holy, which means seeking validation only from Hashem and doing what is right in the moment and what the moment calls for, versus some like patent, versus some like generic script, which doesn't apply for all people, or certainly not all stages of their life and all situations, right? It's coming out of the mindless scripts and using our seichel, getting in touch with our emotions, trusting ourselves, stepping into sovereignty and saying like, this is what the situation calls for. What's been going on isn't working. It's not working for me. It's not working for anyone. And I've had enough. And not being controlled by, well, how will this make me look? And really just being focused on like, what's the right thing here? And in these types of situations, no one can tell you what the right thing is. It's, you know what the right thing is when you get in touch with yourself, when you get in touch with your emotions, when you get in touch with your truth, and you learn to trust yourself. And so that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring clarity through exposure, saying things that people are thinking and feeling but haven't put into words, and to empower women to trust themselves and to do the hard things, even if it doesn't make them look good, even if it causes disconnection and distance in their marriage. It's okay. People don't just get divorced in a second. It's not like if you actually drop the ball in something, oh my gosh, we're going to get divorced. No. That's a fear. It's not, from what I've seen, it's not actually rooted in reality. And to just not be focused on being good, but being focused on being sovereign. And it's from that place of sovereignty that a woman can actually turn her life around, her family's life around, her husband's life around, and actually create the changes that only she can get the ball rolling on. So that's all for now. And I don't know. We'll see where I continue. There's still the series that I started on the 24/7, 365 Free Labor or Wife. Maybe I'll continue there. Maybe we'll see what else I'm inspired to share. But I hope to come on more often. And at the end of the day, I'm finding as I'm doing this now that when I connect to myself and connect to what it is that I want to share, I somehow find myself connected to you. Even though physically I don't see you, but there is a you that I feel connected with right now. And so that's really cool. Anyway, talk to you later.